everyone, this is HOC31 Rescue. The response to my video on how to make the physical therapy walker for the kitten, Thumper the Wonder Cat, was tremendous. But I did get a lot of emails from people with adult cats that had disabilities. They needed a larger version. So this video is going to go over some of the finer points of this larger version of a walker that can be used for adult cats. It's sturdier and just all around it's a much larger piece. I want to go over some of the points like the wheels. I would like to keep everything very simple. So in my case I used wheels from the lid of a litter jug, but wheels could come from anywhere. Here's some casters. These things, I think I picked them up at a thrift store. You can get them at a hardware store. You can take them off old furniture that you're going to throw away. There's large ones, there's small ones. Harbor Freight, Home Depot, Lowe's. I used something as simple as the lids from a jug of litter. Pretty simple. Just remove the lid, drill the centers. I glued them together with Gorilla Glue. That holds pretty well. Then you just want to get a simple bolt, anything, just something long enough to go through both of them, as well as going through the post, the PVC post. So what you want to do is you want to drill the post, keep it a fairly tight fit, and you'll put washers and bolts. What you want is to tighten the bolt down to the PVC first. Tighten it down good because the bolt will not turn. Your wheels will actually be turning on the bolt. This hole here, you want to drill it pretty tight fit. In fact, tighter the better. It will open up a little bit once they're glued together. And then put another washer and a nut to hold the wheel on. But you don't want to snug it up. You just want to have it just enough where the wheel can still turn. Pretty simple. As I said, anything can be used. Voss water bottle. This lid by itself might work just fine. It's fairly sturdy. Put a bolt through that and that'll hold everything just as well. Paint can. Lid on a paint can, same thing. Considering the weight that you're going to be using, this should be sufficient. Toys from trucks, little toy trucks, the wheels on those would work great too. Larger lids, same type of idea. You could put two of these lids together. These came from my Costco. Once they're mounted on there, once they're put in, I put a large rubber band on here only for traction, just so that it doesn't slip as much on a hard floor. The front casters, I used casters that had a single post that I was able to drill a 1/2 inch cap and then press fit the caster post through the cap. But you could have just as easily used other type of casters. It's just you're going to have to come up with a different type of method of attachment. Again, the lids could be used as a front wheel. The sling for the cat is very simple in design. It's nothing more than a square, a little bit, well, rectangular material. In this case, I just estimated the size of the cat. I made this 11 inches by approximately 7 inches. I made it a little bit larger, and then I hemmed the edges. If you can see this, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but I folded it over and sewed the edges just so that you had a smooth edge all the way around. I cut the material from one of these free bags, these free grocery bags. I'm not sure where this one came from, but you know, Walmart's got them. Pick them up at different places. You can get them for $1. You can get them at thrift stores for free sometimes if you buy something. I have a piece of Velcro, 2 pieces of Velcro that hold it together and it can be adjusted. This Velcro, Home Depot. You can get a roll of these things, these little Velcro straps. They're made to hold wires together. It's hooks on one side, loops on the other side. I just snip off this end, stitched it onto the sling, and another piece stitched on this. The loops are stitched on this side, and then on this side is the hook, so that once it comes around the cat, you can adjust it to pretty much any size you want. It doesn't have to be tight. These loops I made from just a piece of the material, cut, stitched on there so that you've got a loop. I put it off centered just so sometimes it might fit better on the cat towards the hind end of the cat or towards the front of the cat. And then the strap that actually holds the cat up, again, this happened to have been the handle from the bag. I just cut it and stitched it together. Feed the strap through, around, underneath, through the loop again. And over the rails. And height wise, depends on your cat. What I use, simple clips. I can put it anywhere I want. They don't come undone. It works just fine. You can adjust the height so that the cat's feet are just touching the ground, so that its weight is supported by the sling. The sling only supports the weight of the cat. That's about it. If you use only a sling, the cat can literally walk out of it. So that's why there's the need for a harness. And for an adult cat, I used this comfort harness, a Super Pet comfort harness. It's large. They come in multiple sizes. This one is for ferrets, dwarf rabbits, rats, chinchillas. It just seems to be better than most of the cat harnesses. I'm sure they have cat harness out there, but I think they might even be more expensive. This is the only thing that was really store-bought. This goes around, of course, the shoulders, behind the front legs, and there's a loop at the top. And again, I made another strap. It comes with a leash, but I didn't like it, so I just made my own strap here. Same thing. Adjust to the height of the cat so it's comfortable. So use a clip, and now you have your cat is suspended such that it can walk without any trouble now.